Live look at Mount Trashmore in Virginia Beach. You can see there the Forget-Me-Not flower has been repainted in honor of the 12 lives lost at the Municipal Center 3 years ago today. A remembrance ceremony will be held there tonight.
Yeah, the community is encouraged to come out and pay their respects. Sarah Hammond is live there now. So Sarah, what can people expect?
Like you said, the blue Forget-Me-Not flower is once again painted on Mount Trashmore to honor those that were hurt or killed 3 years ago in Building 2. And tonight at 7 o'clock, family, friends in the community will come together here at Mount Trashmore to remember them. You can see they're setting up just across the water here for that ceremony to start in about an hour. And about 2 hours ago, people paused at 4:06 for a moment of silence. We saw one man sitting next to the flower at that time, and he told us he was there that day. The 12 outer petals represent the 12 lives that were lost that day, and the 4 inner petals honor the people who were seriously injured. The blue dot in the middle is for the police officer shot and saved by his vest. The gold outline represents the community that has come together in support and solidarity. And that's exactly what's happening here at the park today and will carry on during the remembrance ceremony here at 7 o'clock tonight. And Myra Narin is a Virginia Beach Community Emergency Response Team volunteer, and the Virginia Beach native says he volunteered at the memorial service right after the shooting happened, and he watched as the community came together to grieve.
All walks of life, I see them. They came together, they put the differences aside, and they said, okay, what do we have to do to get the city right? That's powerful.
And this ceremony marks the first in-person official ceremony commemorating the anniversary of the shooting. Everyone is welcome, and you are encouraged to wear blue. Live in Virginia Beach, Sarah Hammond, 13 News Now.
All right, again, the remembrance ceremony starts at 7. When the sun sets, city buildings will turn blue. You will also see remembrance flags featuring the Love for VB symbol flying at more than 40 locations throughout Virginia Beach. Family and friends of the victims also paid their respects at the Virginia Beach Municipal Center this afternoon, holding a moment of silence for the 12 lives lost.
Even others who don't know the victims or anyone involved took time to remember what happened 3 years ago today. And Sparaco shows us why the community will never forget the tragedy.
City workers put these signs out here in front of Building 2 to not only remind people of what happened here, but to show how a community overcame it together. Roses trailing up to Building 2 at the Virginia Beach Municipal Center serve as tributes from family and friends of the victims who could never forget what happened.
I didn't know anybody, but like I said, I worked down there a long time ago, and it kind of hit a nerve, really did.
But for people who didn't know the victims or survivors personally, these memorials remind them to take a moment out of their busy day to pay their respects.
Yeah, I just stopped and took a knee and said a prayer for all the families of the people who had passed, and just asked God to be with us every day, one day at a time.
Basically, I just go somewhere and just sit and reflect and remember what actually happened there.
The Forget-Me-Not flower painted on the hill of Mount Trashmore and etched in the sidewalk by Building 2 represent the 12 victims and survivors. Community members say it's important for people to come together, even if it's just connecting through a memory. Reporting in Virginia Beach, Ann Sparaco for 13 News Now.
The city is still working on a permanent tribute for the victims. You can share your thoughts with the city in this online survey. It closes on June 5th. A committee of community members will use that feedback as it makes plans for that permanent memorial. And 13 News Now will keep following the story on air and online. We'll have a crew at tonight's ceremony, so you can see that update on 13 News Now at 11.